Life inside the biggest tanker ship. An oil tanker is a vessel designed for the bulk transportation of petroleum or its products. There are two basic types of oil tankers: crude oil tankers and product tankers. Crude oil tankers transport large volumes of unrefined crude oil from wells to refineries. Product tankers, which are generally much smaller, were designed to transport refined products from refineries to points near the consumer market. Oil tankers are often classified by both size and occupation. Size classes range from thousands of deadweight tons (DWT) inland or coastal tankers to huge 55,000 DWT ultra-large crude carriers (ULCCs). Tankers transport about 2 billion tons (2.2 billion short tons) of oil each year. The average cost of transporting crude oil by tanker is only $5 to $8 per cubic meter, $0.02 to $0.03 per gallon, second only to pipeline efficiency. Want to know about it in detail? Well, stay tuned till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will talk about the life inside the biggest tanker ship. Meanwhile, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. That being done, let's start with a little introduction. Oil transportation technology has developed in parallel with the oil industry. Human use of oil dates back to prehistoric times, but the first modern commercial use dates back to 1850. James Young paraffin production. In the early 1850s, the oil began to be exported from North Burma, then a British colony. The oil was brought to the riverbank in clay vessels, where it was poured into holds and shipped to England. In the 1860s, the Pennsylvania oil fields became a major supplier of oil and a center of innovation after Edwin Drake drilled near Titusville, Pennsylvania. Blake, his bulk boats, and barges were originally used to transport Pennsylvania oil in 150-liter wooden barrels. However, there were some problems with shipping in barrels. The first problem was weight. It weighs 29 kilograms, which is 20% of the total weight of the full barrel. Other issues with barrels were cost, their tendency to leak, and the fact that they were generally used only once. The cost was substantial. For example, in the early days of the Russian oil industry, barrels accounted for half the cost of oil production. The Oil and Chemical Tankers Global Charter joins forces with ship operators and owners in the form of two industry associations, the CDI and OCIMF. These bodies represent all important players in the global chemical and petroleum industries and set technical and safety standards for the transportation of goods. Fueled by notoriety after all too many spectacular oil spills, they went one step further in making a difference in tanker operations today. Your job is to ask detailed questions about all aspects of the ship's operation and to take all necessary measures if something is suspected. If you've ever encountered a rigorous PSC check, consider this a walk in the park compared to the Sire check or his CDI check. It depends on your duty on the tanker. They are either captain, chief mate, watch officer, engineer, deck, or engine rating. As the name suggests, a watchman is required to spend 8 hours out of a 4-day at sea keeping watch, and 2 hours he is required to use to perform non-watching duties. While in port, he may need to maintain 12-hour surveillance in the cargo control room for simultaneous cargo loading and unloading and ballast operations. For this purpose, the wake-up time is usually about an hour ahead of the clock. However, if you are a day laborer, you are expected to wake up around 6 a.m., have breakfast at 7 a.m., and be on deck or in the engine room by 8 a.m. A tea-coffee break from 10 to 10:30, lunch from 12 to 13, another break from 15 to 15:30, and a final break at 17 are possible. Any work beyond this counts as extra work, especially for evaluation. For fun, there is a standardized gym, bar, and swimming pool, a lounge for officers, a mess for NCOs, and a mess for all those on duty. Once a month, we have a barbecue night with a beer. We have an extensive library of books and videos, and the internet is limited these days. For executives, usually he's 3 months on, 3 months off. For NCO, he's 3x2, and for NCO, he's 9x2. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. And that's all for the day, guys. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.